Charleston White is back with the bullshit again, man. He just stormed off a podcast after he crashed out on these nincompoops. And really, he did it because, you know, Charleston White a little slow. And the people he was on the podcast, I'm just saying, the people he was on the podcast with, a little bit slower than him. Do your homework.
I have never been arrested. My daughter
ain't hold
on, this is not a competition. This is not a competition. I'm not banning with no black man that got a problem with his baby mama. You hate your baby mama. She hates you. How we gonna get together and the two people who made a seed can't even come together? I don't trust you.
All right, so what you think we need to do as a community to change that?
You need to go back and apologize to every woman you think you have hurt, whether you think you've done it or not.
I know you're enjoying the video, but by the time I was 23, I made $1 million off of YouTube. I'm teaching everybody how to do it. I'm teaching you how to develop your own character, how to upload, how to edit, how the YouTube algorithm works, every secret that you need to actually be successful on YouTube. I'm not talking about no BS. Oh, you better post at 4 o'clock and then 3 o'clock and then clap your hands twice and hit you. No, none of that. If you want a real step-by-step, real guide for a low price ski, for me to actually teach you how to become a YouTuber and create multiple channels and make millions of dollars from it, click the link in the description. It's only $150, but you can get 20% off right now if you use the code MACMULA. So use the code MACMULA when you check out, or you can get it for $120 instead of $150. $150 will change your life. So you need to just click the link in the description and just change your life, bro. It's literally that simple. I'm guiding you through it. Even a toddler can follow them steps and get $1 million off of it. So what the f are you waiting for? Now, after watching my boy Poetic Flacco's video, I think that Charleston White is running a play. Help! Every time he been doing these real small, shout out to Poetic Flacco because he pointed it out. Every time he been doing these little small, little independent little podcasts with not that big of a following, he always go on there, talk crazy, start a fight, and then run out. Now, why is that finessing? Now, I'm gonna tell you something. Charleston White is a lot of things, but Charleston White ain't stupid. Do your homework on he's not stupid. Okay? He's going on there. They paying him $5,000, $10,000 for this interview. He going on there for whatever reason, maybe, and the way Charleston White is, I don't think he doesn't like when you have ignorant conversations. He likes to have real intellectual conversations that makes him feel like he's getting somewhere. He's pushing out a message. He's thinking. He like to be like that. So I think when he come on these podcasts and he feel like we can't have no real good conversation, well, I'm just gonna say something crazy. I'm gonna make him mad. I'm gonna make him mad. I'm gonna make him mad. I'm gonna take my little 10,000. I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. You feel me? Which is kind of a finesse, but not really. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they still get their viral moment. You know what I'm saying? Some people want that negative shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Charleston White is a funny motherfucker, though. Let's get into the next clip.
What do you think we need to do as a community to change that?
You need to go back and apologize to every woman you think you have hurt, whether you think you've done it or not. Apologize. That's why we can't get ahead. All I'm gonna say is, I'm gonna say why I say this. I got two kids. I got two kids by one woman who I was married to. I ain't got bastard baby. So go apologize. Go apologize.
I ain't apologizing.
So have you gone to jail on your kids? Have you gone to jail on your kids? No.
I come from a household. I come from a household with no mama, no daddy, no.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear the sad story. I know plenty out there. But what are your morals like? Do your children behave properly? Do they pray tonight? Do they serve your God? Because you failed as a father, as a mother. Your children don't serve your God. My son have never been arrested. My daughter hold on, this is not a competition. This is not a competition.
Man's 18 and a truck driver. No felonies with business accounts.
Have you ever been to jail on your children? Have you ever been to jail on your children?
I have, yeah.
I haven't.
I haven't.
I never. So hold on.
So y'all see how Charleston White just all the way crashing out right now. It started off as a nice, real conversation. And this is why I think Charleston White got mad, because it started off as, okay, we about to have a forward-pushing conversation about how we can fix the black community. Charleston White was saying how men need to lead their household, men need to make the morals, men need to do all this stuff, but we can't do that if we always beefing with our baby mamas. Now, to be 100% honest with you, a lot of these niggas' baby mamas be crazy. But nobody made you ejaculate in that woman. You could have got married. You could have picked a nice, good woman with some nice, good morals and did your thug deezy. But I don't want to put all the blame on the black men because I feel like the whole black community right now is out of whack. The black man out of whack, the black woman out of whack. It's terrible on both sides. So that's why we ain't getting to the point where we need to be as a black community. But Charleston White was trying to say how we can't do that because y'all beef with y'all baby mamas beef with y'all get into it. Now you ain't seen the kid in 3 months, you going to jail, this, that, the third happening, right? Then he said a little bit something that triggered everybody, and the crash out began. Help! I do think the problem is shared though. I think it's shared. I think there's equal problems on both sides. I think the women out of whack, like I said, I think the men out of whack. He was trying to say that he can't push forward no type of black success with no man who's beefing with his baby mama. But I don't think he really believes that because Charleston White know that these hoes be tripping. He know these hoes be tripping.
Barely.
You know what I'm saying? It's not that easy for every man to just be like, hey, baby mama, I'm sorry. Let's get back together. Let's do this for the kid, for this, that, the third. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of good dads out there that this color, that they baby mamas make it hard on them to be good dads. They take all their money. They don't let them see the kids. They just make it hard on them. And you should never make it hard on a black man who trying to be a father. You should never do that. But y'all know Charleston White get loud. He get rowdy. You see what I'm saying? And I guess the people on this podcast, they said, well, this nigga, he ain't finna yell at me. He finna yell at who? He ain't finna yell at me. I'ma yell back on that motherfucker.
I haven't.
This is not a competition. I'm just asking questions because I'm a day one father. I didn't make bastard babies, for one. That's a curse that you put upon your children that the white man has nothing to do with. You curse your children having children out of wedlock. So I'm going to say this. I'm a day one daddy. My children don't know what it's like not to be in the house with their father. They was raised by me, live with me. If you ain't done that, it's hard to talk to your brothers because you're getting offensive about what I'm saying rather than receiving.
Not with me, cause
no. It ain't about what you, because you still looking in the past. You just say, I know.
Come down to some can't be corrected. Period. Some bitches can't be corrected, nigga.
It ain't about the. It's about what you done wrong to the. Do wrong to you first.
How you know?
You showed up. You showed up based off what you just said. Based off what you just said. You just said you were with no mother.
You can't correct. You can't correct the.
This ain't got nothing to do with the. I'm talking about us, black men. Take the eyes off the. You said you showed up already with no mama. So how you gonna love her and you ain't get love from mama, which is the first teacher. Mama is the first teacher. So if you don't get love and nurture from mama, you go misuse and abuse her because you sure don't know how to use a woman, black man.
That's your opinion.
It's not my opinion.
That's your opinion.
Hey, man, I don't want to argue. Next question. Let's change the subject. I would book the talk. I would book the talk.
I booked you.
A lot of podcasts make the mistake of over talking their guests because they want to be seen. Why have the guests here if you want to do all the talking? The content comes from me asking the question, boom, get out your feelings. It's for them. It's for them. But I watch from the streets. This ain't their lane. Because you have to ask, then listen. See, you lose your advertiser. Bunch of black men done got angry. This video just lost its steam.
Now, I'm going to be honest. A lot of what Charleston White says is very true. But what he does is he's very good at emotionally triggering you. So he'll say something crazy that is 100% facts. But the way he say it, you won't like it. So now you going back and forth with him in the interview instead of just listening and trying to receive it. So that's what I think they doing. That's your opinion. That's your opinion. It turned into like a macho man testosterone battle on who could be the most right. But a lot of the stuff he be saying, especially in this situation, is very, very accurate. He said, we not talking about the bitch right now. We talking about men. We ain't talking about them. They got their problems, yeah, but we ain't talking about them because we can't control what they do. All we can control is what we do as men. So we only talking about us. He making a lot of valid points, but like I said, a lot of niggas just don't like how it sounds. It's like I could tell you 2 plus 2 is 4. I could be like 2 plus 2, 4. You'd be like, yeah. 2 plus 2 is fucking 4, but you dumb motherfuckers don't understand. You see how somebody might receive that 2 totally different ways. So now one way is like it got you agreeing. The second way is like, yeah, you right, nigga, but I don't like how you just said that. I don't like how it made me feel when you said it. So now I'm finna get mad and I'm finna argue with you and I'm finna be into my emotions and my feelings and go back and forth with you. We're really men are supposed to be able to move our emotions to the side. That's what makes us men. We move emotions to the side and we make logical, thoughtful decisions and conversations. You know what I'm saying? That's what's really supposed to be going on. And I think he's trying to say, like, you know, girls are emotional, bro. So it's like, I think what happens a lot of times, especially with niggas, I feel like a girl might get in her emotions. She might do something. She might do whatever. Is she right? No. But as a man, you got to be able to compartmentalize what happened and just be like, okay, that's why you ever heard somebody say, your wife is always right? Even when she's wrong, she right. Just let her be right, because a lot of the times, bro, like a girl being emotional or a girl feeling like she's wrong or whatever the case was will trigger an emotion that will lead a whole family to destruction. So a lot of times as a man, you just got to let her have it. A lot of times you just got to be like, yeah, okay, baby. Whatever you say, baby. Sometimes don't do it all the time, because that makes you a bitch. If you do it all the time, I'm calling the police on you. You're gonna get an aggravated bitch man charge. Do your homework. But sometimes when a girl just tweaking, she emotional, she crying, she get mad over this, she get mad over that, you just gotta be like, okay, baby, whatever. Take my ass in the room, go play the game, smoke me a blunt, 5-10 minutes later, she get over it. You know what I'm saying? We had some sex, everybody forget about it. But I'm not about to turn this small little argument, small little disagreement into some big thing where we yelling in front of the kids now. We screaming, we cussing each other out, we calling each other bitches and hoes and niggas, and you know what I'm saying? And now 6 months go by, we done broke up, the kids got single mama, single daddy and shit, because of this little petty ass argument. So it's like a lot of times Charleston White be like half right. He be like half right. You feel me? He don't be 100% right, but he be right though. You can't really say he wrong. That's why he wins so much, because you can't really say he lying. Now, as far as how Charleston White always say about booking, this one thing I don't like about Charleston White is when he get booked on these platforms, he makes it, I think in his mind, he wants to come on the platform and do what he want to do. He don't want to have a conversation. He just want to talk. He want to talk. But it's like, bro, if I book you to come on my podcast and you my guest, yes, you're my guest. Yes, I'm going to be asking you the questions. Yes, the video mostly is about you, but it's still a podcast. It's still a conversation. If you just want to get on camera and talk, make your own YouTube channel, get you a camera and a microphone and a soundboard and a PC and talk and won't nobody interrupt you. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like he get mad and he gets upset when people have a rebuttal, or when people don't agree with him, or when people look at something a different way and they kind of like trying to go back and forth to give a different perspective. It don't really seem like he like that shit too much. He want to go on the platform where you ask him a question and you let him talk for 35 minutes. But it's like, bro, it's a conversation though. Like, just because it's not a really, okay, it could be an interview, but even an interview is a conversation. So I've seen podcasts that he did with Loon. Shout out to Loon. I've seen podcasts that he did sometimes with Say Cheese TV. A lot of other smaller podcasts that I can't think of off the top of my head, where he'd get mad when he say something and then somebody disagrees with him and goes back and rebuttals, and now he get mad, he get pissed off. He's like, man, y'all ain't letting me say what I want to say. But it's like, bro, this not your show. I booked you for my show. So this shit gonna go how I want to go. I want it to go. You feel me?
I put in regard. This men can't realize that the put out what you put in her. Stop putting so much dick in her. Watch her behave properly. Give her some proper instructions. Give her some game. Show her how to heal her hurt with her mama. Don't put your hurt and her hurt together and y'all trauma bond to end up hurting one another and working against your children based on how y'all feel about each other.
But let me say something to you. You prejudge some of us.
I'm not prejudging. I don't know y'all.
Hold on.
I don't know y'all.
You stereotype some of us.
I'm not stereotype. I'm saying me.
But let me speak. Let me speak.
I don't want. See, so this is why I don't do podcasts with black men. Because you want to tit for tat me rather than moving to the next question.
I ain't tit for tat you. I'm trying to get some game.
No. You attack me by saying I prejudge. And I'm saying, homie, I don't know y'all to prejudge.
But what you said was a very prejudgmental statement about black men.
Well, because most black men are not in the homes.
Exactly. You perceived us to be those type of black men.
No.
Yeah, the did.
I asked questions. I didn't perceive. I asked questions. I said, who been? Have you? I never perceived anything. I specifically asked questions because I know how to communicate in this form.
Okay, so if that is the case, you didn't give us a chance to clarify that we're not those type of men you talk about.
I never said you were. That's why I asked specifically. He said he wasn't. You said you did. Have you been in prison? Yeah. He said no. I did give you a chance.
I'm speaking of before that. When you talking about people, kids.
I never said y'all kids.
Our children
I said black men. I didn't say y'all. 73% of households. 73% of households.
You didn't say yes.
I didn't attack y'all. He took it as that. 73. I'm talking statistics without saying numbers. 73% of households are headed by a single mother. 80% of kids, father names is not on an emergency contact in school. I can keep going on, homie. So it's not y'all. I said us. As a whole.
So, again, us as a whole, because it's about changing the narrative. We don't want to keep perpetuating.
It's not about changing a narrative.
How it ain't?
It's about
you don't want it to be changed?
No. Narrative. It's about changing the man in the mirror. I didn't look at a narrative. I went in the mirror. I walked back from the mirror, fixing what I needed to fix. I became the change I wanted to see. I looked around in the house. I didn't say nothing to the kids. I started fixing what needed to be fixed. I started cleaning up. I started focusing on me. And as I got me better, my house got better.
And what I'm telling you, at the point in life that all of us are
not a narrative.
we're at that
It's about
we're at that page.
self-improvement.
From within.
We're at that page. So we're
I'm not
at
saying
that page
you're
of we're
not,
on
brother.
self-improvement.
I'm not saying you're not. I'm not saying you're not.
Charleston White scary has left the building. Let him leave.
So that's pretty much how that went. You know what I'm saying? Charleston White left. Bubba got finessed. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you something right now. Ain't no, we gonna have a contract. I don't know if y'all niggas is doing proper business etiquette, okay? But in my contract, if I ever do something with y'all or anybody else, you're going to stay here for an hour, bro. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. You gonna stay here for an hour or 2 hours. You gonna speak to me back and forth for 2 hours. And if I feel like you didn't adequately do that, or if I have evidence of you leaving early, okay, then that's gonna take off some of your money. I'm not paying you $10,000 for no 2-hour interview and then you leave 45 minutes because you don't like that I'm going back and forth with you. No, that ain't happening. I ain't watching my $10,000 walk. I'm telling you right now. Excuse me, sir. Okay, I call the police on you.
Call the popo, huh?
No, absolutely not. You ain't walking out on my interview. This $10,000 I'm seeing walk out about this door. No. Not this nigga 10,000. See, I'm one of them niggas. I remember when I didn't have $1,000. I remember the first time I had to save, it took me 3-4 weeks to save up $1,000 at one point. You ain't gonna leave out on me. That's an easy, quick finesse. Because if you really watch the full interview and the full podcast, it really wasn't anything disrespectful. It's not like they called Charleston a bitch or anything like that. It wasn't really anything disrespectful that would have made me get up and walk out like that. Even if I don't like you, I'm professional enough to finish this interview. If we gonna argue, nigga, let's argue then. Shit, they'll like it. Y'all like it. Y'all don't want to watch us argue. I don't want to watch y'all argue. You feel me? We just gonna have to argue then. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Let me know if y'all like this new format of videos too, because this is kind of what I'm gonna stick with. I kind of like this. I got inspired by my boy Flacco. You know what I'm saying? I got inspired by Flacco, 1090 Jake. I just wanted to switch up a little bit, switch up things a little bit. I feel like this is a better format for me rather than just doing like traditional reactions with the green screen. So y'all let me know which one y'all prefer. I'll still give y'all some green screen reactions, especially on my other channel. But let me know what y'all think about this right here. And make sure y'all watch all my videos, man. I got a sports channel popping right now. It's about to be monetized. I got my live channel. That's where I react to a lot of like streamer content and stuff like that. I also have my finance channel where I teach y'all everything I know about finances, everything I learn about finances. I also have a car channel that's really almost done revamping. Excuse me. And then I have a vlog channel that I'll be posting on every now and then too. So make sure y'all just stay tuned. Oh, and my gaming channel. Don't forget about the gaming channel. I'm going to film actually some gaming videos today. I'm playing whatever I want to play over there. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just stay tuned. Rock with me. Rock with your boy. That's your boy, Mula. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.